happy Turkey Day. Or, for you turkeys out there, gobble gobble. So, next month, the month of December, is my charity drive. This year, we're working with the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration, an incredible organization that helps those and the loved ones of those who are suffering from FTD, which is a rare and terrible form of dementia. Earlier this year, our incredible superstar Bruce Willis was diagnosed with FTD, and I don't know about you guys, but when I think of the top badasses of Hollywood, I think of Bruce Willis. I think of this muscular, shoeless man crawling around in air ducts and killing bad guys. The dude is incredible. So, in December, starting on the 1st, I will be doing my top 10 Bruce Willis movie countdown. And because it is now officially the Christmas season, I decided to cheat a little bit and start this charity event off a little bit early. I would love it if you could donate. Every dollar given goes to help the AFTD provide care to a ton of people and towards the research for finding a cure. I will also be donating personally for every new subscriber gained in the month of December, so there's tons of ways to contribute. It would mean a great deal to me if you could help out. As you can see on the screen, this little taste to wet your Bruce Willis whistle is his guest appearance on Friends. I thought it would be kind of a fun, silly way to celebrate a great mark in his career before we get into his major roles next month. So, let's get to it because this is Redeye Reviews. I will talk a bit about this next week as well, but this being Friends, it is important to bring up that we lost Matthew Perry recently. A tragic end to an incredible career and an incredible actor. Matthew Perry and Bruce Willis worked on a movie right before these episodes called The Whole Nine Yards. And during the filming of that movie, Bruce and Matthew agreed to a 3-episode story arc on Friends. And Bruce Willis, being the stand-up guy that he is, not only said yes, but donated his entire earnings on the show to charity. And he still hasn't made a dime from this appearance. And we all know how much money Friends makes. It's just another reason on my list of respect for this man, and it's amazing. So, without further ado, Season 6, Episode 21. A lot of things are happening in the world of Friends, but we don't have time for any of that nonsense because the man of the hour is about to walk in. The man who, if he was a superhero, his power would be stealing our hearts. It's Bruce Willis.
What's your problem? Why can't you get a girlfriend your own age?
Ross has been dating one of his students, and it is creepy AF. But he has to meet her dad now, Paul Stevens. The man's so badass he has 2 first names. And being a nice guy, he gives Ross a chance.
I'll give you 1 chance to change my mind. You got 1 minute.
Daddy.
Fine. 2 minutes.
And that chance is over.
I've never done it with a student. I mean, we've done stuff, but
We decide we hate Ross. We do. However, the ladies love Paul, and who doesn't? But let's make Paul even hotter by giving him a tough backstory.
Is there a Mrs. Stevens?
Raised her by myself.
Oh.
I get that a lot.
Your roommate in college died, didn't he?
A part of him did, yes. I had a sister. She passed away.
Oh.
No, you don't have to do that every time.
Rachel walks in. She takes one look at Paul, and she's like, hey, we're easily the 2 most attractive people on this show.
So you raised her all on your own? Oh.
I don't know. How about we make this happen, huh?
I was just getting him to like you.
So, now that they're an item, the 2 couples, now in a weird situation, try to ease the tension and go out to dinner. And we try to be nice to the guy. We try, but it is so hard.
I know I've been giving you a lot of jabs, and partly because, well, they just keep coming to me.
And that's it. That's episode 21.
You two were married.
Ross did learn something from each marriage.
How to make the next one even shorter.
Also, in the meantime, Joey was working on some TV show with a robot and failing. And Chandler, Monica, and Phoebes had like a thing, but who cares? Bruce Willis is in the room.
This doesn't make me like you any better.
That's okay. I'm not so crazy about myself right now either.
Episode 22. Ross and the child he is dating are going to her family vacation home. Then, the man whose presence is better than finding that extra French fry in the bottom of the bag walks in.
Looks like I'm not the only one interested in fossils. Funny, you know, because he's got like a hearing aid.
He says, Ross, you are old, my dude, and my daughter is not. Stay away from her. However, he apparently wants to end up on some sort of online database because he keeps dating her. So they head to the vacation home in secret. But unbeknownst to them, Paul and Rachel show up there too.
Oh my God, what a great surprise!
So this is the kitchen. I know. That's why I like it here.
They play a bit of cat and mouse until Ross gets stuck in the bedroom. Where we get probably the reason Bruce Willis won an Emmy for this appearance, which, by the way, he won a frickin' Emmy for this appearance. But we get my favorite scene of his cameo.
You're just a love machine. You are. Man. You know why? Because you're a neat guy. I'm just a love machine.
You know the guy's a hell of an actor when he tries to look dorky and silly, and yet he still just looks awesome. But when he eventually leaves the room, Ross tries to sneak out. Ross gets caught, as we predicted.
Ross! And that is why we cannot see each other anymore.
Then, the weasel blackmails our man with his dancing. You should be ashamed, sir.
I, too, am a neat guy. And I, too, am just a love machine.
Ross, let me show you where the guest room is.
Ashamed. Oh, and meanwhile, Joey's doing a Joey thing where he's mainly just dating other people's wives.
He went out with my wife.
I went out with her.
That's my wife.
And Monica puts a date down for like a future potential wedding with Chandler. Chandler finds out. He pretends he doesn't care, but he secretly cares, and he's planning on proposing to her. There you go. Okay, episode 23. Rachel tells the group she wishes Paul would open up more. But because his will is die hard, he just won't open up. He also has a good sixth sense about this sort of thing, and his emotions are like a steel trap.
Ross, good to see you too. Good.
Okay, you take care.
But he tries. The man tries. The man who, if he was a fruit, he would be a fine apple. If he were a Spotify playlist, I would put him on repeat, and I would never hit skip. I'm a fan. That's what I'm getting at. I'm a big fan.
You know, they say that still waters run deep.
What are you talking about having sex?
Anyways, he tries to open up a little bit.
When I was 6 years old, I wanted a big wheel. My parents got me this little plastic chicken that you hop around on. That was a pretty tough year.
And then the floodgates just burst.
They called me Chicken Boy. Richard Dalrymple bit me on the nose and I fell down. Chicken.
He is so emotional and vulnerable. It's a breath of fresh air. He's finally being everything Rachel ever wanted. And then, that woman, she makes me so mad.
This weepy, clingy, moist monster!
Because now that she has everything she wanted, she doesn't like him anymore. Gosh, typical Rachel doing Rachel things.
Did your dad ever hug you?
No. Did he hug you?
Would you hug me?
Okay.
Joey! What?
She tries to get him to stop talking, and she offers him sexy time, which, I mean, yeah, it'd be a pretty good way to, okay. It's a good idea, Rachel. You're lucky. However, he trusts her completely, and he wants to share his soul with her.
That was so good.
And she's terrible, and she dumps our man. Oh, girl. Okay, good luck with Ross. Yeah, you mean the man who's actively dating a child? Bet that'll turn out well. Oh, and somewhere in the background, Chandler convinces a dude to swap his engagement ring with him because he likes the other one more. Then he proposes to Monica, but we don't care. We don't care. This is Bruce Willis's time, okay? So, in conclusion, this entire group of friends are terrible people. The whole show, they're not great people, I'll be honest. But Bruce Willis is, and Bruce Willis's character was amazing. And he also won an Emmy, and he also gave all his money to charity. What more could he ask for? All Joey ever did was knowingly transmit various diseases around the population of New York. And don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. But on that note, I don't have a react section today. This was just a shorter, fun video for Thanksgiving week before we kick off our month of Willis. I'm so excited. The top 10, guys. I can't freaking wait. So get in on the action early if you can. Please donate using the link on the page. The AFTD does a lot of good for not just the Willis family, but all those affected by FTD. And if you can't afford to donate, wait until December 1st and just hit the subscribe button. I will be donating personally for every new subscriber in the month of December. There are so many ways you can give. This really is a very worthwhile cause, and I just want to do right by them and help out in any way that we can. So thank you so much. One more shout out to the life and career cut far too short with Matthew Perry. He was the glue that held this show together, and if I could be so bold, he's probably the best character. Like, the others are okay, they're good, but Chandler Bing makes the show what it is, and y'all know that I'm speaking the truth. So rest in peace, sir. You are greatly missed. Huge shout out to the patrons for doing what you all do. I give you guys shout outs every single video, and I will never stop. I do appreciate everything you do. You all make my heart grow 3 times the size, and I can't do it without you. If you want to join that community, link down below, Discord down below, merch store down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
I'm just a love machine.